Hey everybody, this is Crazy10. Welcome back to another collection update video, this time for the PlayStation 3. I think this is my third update for the PlayStation 3, maybe my fourth. Obviously it's going to say up in the title. This time I'm not going to do the games that my dad owns, just because my PlayStation 3 collection has bumped up pretty substantially, and so is his, and this video would be like 45 minutes if I did both of ours, so I'm just going to just talk about mine. And also it's worth noting he's played all of his games, but I haven't touched most of his, so it'd be a lot of me saying I don't know what this game is, beyond just the generic, I know that this game is this kind of game. So I figured it'd just be kind of a waste of time, and waste your guys' time and a waste of mine. So let's just get into my collection. I want to start with the limited edition just because they take up so much room. The first one here I've got is Tron Evolution. This is way out of frame. There we go. I got this on sale for some ridiculous price. The game itself is okay. It's nothing spectacular, but very cool collector's edition. Comes with a light cycle, and the game sits inside, and it's very awesome. The light cycle even lights up, so definitely an awesome limited edition. One I'm very happy to have. The biggest one that I own is the Killzone 3 Hellgas edition. You can sort of see down there, Killzone 3. This game is pretty good. It's definitely better than Killzone 2. I was not a huge Killzone 2 fan. Man, this really takes up a lot of camera space. It's not the greatest first-person shooter. You do feel really heavy in this game, and this limited edition is very plentiful. But again, I got this for a crazy low price, so I was really happy to have that and add that to my collection. So there's that. Now I actually have some moderately reasonable-sized limited editions. First one here is Hyperdimension Neptunia, the first one. Unfortunately, do not have Mark II. That's going for ridiculous money right now. Probably not something that I'm going to be picking up, at least the limited edition, but maybe it'll come down in price and I'll be able to get my hands on a copy. Next is Fallout New Vegas. Oh, by the way, that Hyperdimension Neptunia, very cool game, very cool concept. I haven't played it very much, but I like the idea of embodying the publishers and stuff like that. Fallout New Vegas, as you can see, this is still sealed. Yeah, sort of. I was waiting to play this. And then Skyrim came out, and then I played Skyrim instead of this. But I've heard it's pretty good. I think the general consensus is that Fallout 3 is better, but yeah, pretty good. I'm happy to have the limited edition. That's I got like the last one on my local GameStop. So, and then the last limited edition I have here is Zone of the Enders HD Collection. This was a Christmas gift from my parents, and today is Christmas, so I have not played this, but. Definitely an awesome collection of games. I'm really excited to play the second runner. It also comes with the Metal Gear Solid Rising demo, which should be pretty cool, although I heard it's plagued with bugs, so we'll see what happens. But very happy to have this. Big thanks to my parents. And let's go ahead into the standard edition games. I'm just going to rattle through these. They're in no particular order, really, so let's just keep going. Assassin's Creed 1. Love this game to death. I played a lot of this game. I don't know how many hours I put into it, but I really enjoyed running on the rooftops almost more than anything else. It's just very fun to play, and I know that the newer ones have much refined those controls, so had not played them as much as the original, but I really enjoyed this game. Next are a couple sports games that my brother gave me, Madden 07 and NHL 2K7. Not much needs to be said there. Guitar Hero Legends of Rock. Without getting too much into it, this is my least favorite Guitar Hero game. I don't like the graphics because it makes it difficult to tell what's going on. The controller that was bundled with this was really horrible for the PlayStation 3, and coming off of Guitar Hero 2, which was pretty much Guitar Hero perfection, I was very disappointed in this game. But in its own right, it's not a bad game. There's a lot of good songs on there, but just not my favorite. Guitar Hero World Tour, marginally better, a little bit easier to tell what's going on. But again, you can't really beat Guitar Hero 2 in my opinion, and Guitar Hero 5, which probably one of the weakest set lists in my opinion. I'm very much a metal and rock guy, so this was a little bit disappointing. But I think this is the best, mechanically the best Guitar Hero game on the new generation of consoles, at least. The original Bioshock, awesome game here. I played a lot of this game. I really enjoyed it. Just the plasmids, I believe it's plasmids, hopefully it's plasmids, that really added a cool dimension to the first-person shooter genre, and the survival horror aspect. It's not very traditional survival horror, but it definitely is survival horror, and I really enjoyed playing this game. It was a lot of fun. We got Buzz Quiz TV. I got this with my PlayStation 3. I have not touched it, not gonna lie. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. The reason this is probably the only Call of Duty game that I have. As far as I can see, yes. The reason I have this is because I was really big into playing this. Back when it first came out, I had friends in the dorms that were playing this. I played online with my dad, and it was a lot of fun. Very frustrating, though, and, you know, I'm not the biggest Call of Duty fan. I don't like how it's just constantly rehashed, which is part of the reason why I kind of fell out of love with the Guitar Hero and Rock Band games, specifically Guitar Hero, because it's just, they kept churning out new copies of this, new games of this, and, you know, it really wasn't doing anything for me. But it's a pretty good game. I think the first Modern Warfare is the best Call of Duty on this generation of consoles. I'd say that's probably, of the ones I played, probably the second best. I'm not a big fan of the World at War, and Black Ops 1 was okay. I have not played much of Modern Warfare 3 or Black Ops 2. Dark Void. This game's alright. You know, there was a couple moments that were really cool, like, you know, I was flying on my jetpack, and I got to land on somebody's, like, ship or something and just kill them and throw them off and then commandeer the ship. I mean, that was pretty awesome. But there's not very many moments like that to hold the game together, and the story is pretty lackluster, so, you know, it's not the most motivating game to play. Was just talking about Rock Band. Here I have Rock Band 1, Rock Band 2, and Rock Band 3. I have put countless hours into these games, mostly on the drums, but some on the guitar. Absolutely love Rock Band 3 especially. It's kind of depressing that, you know, Harmonix hit such a hard time with the music game industry, because I really think that Neversoft and Activision really flooded it over with Guitar Hero games and saturated the market, kind of like what happened in 1983 when the video game market crashed. You know, the rhythm game market certainly crashed. But, you know, I absolutely love Rock Band 3. I have the Ion drum rocker. I play drums on them quite a bit, and I really enjoy it. And, you know, I love playing the guitar, too. So, this is an excellent series of games. Rock Band 3 is definitely the best rhythm game that I've ever played. So, highly recommended to anyone who's interested in rhythm games. I would start with Rock Band 3. Tons of DLC, too. Another trilogy of games here. We've got Uncharted 1, Uncharted 2, and Uncharted 3. My Uncharted 3 is still sealed, but I played my dad's copy. Actually, I played my dad's copy of all three of these games. You know, if you own a PS3 or you know anything about the current generation of games, you know how awesome these games are. Naughty Dog is just one of the best developers of this generation. No questions asked there. Prince of Persia. This was actually a gift from my good friend Jeff Goffman. Thanks a lot, man. He gave me this and a couple other games. I think, do I even have... Yeah, there's a game that I don't have here. It was Wolfenstein. He also gave me a copy of Wolfenstein. I haven't had a chance to play this one. Was a big fan of the Prince of Persia games on the PS2. This is kind of similar, but definitely a little bit of a departure. My dad has this game. I played his copy a little bit. So, very fun game. Very cool. I love the cel-shaded graphics. Big fan of that. Vanquish. This game is excellent. First-person shooter by Platinum Games, published by Sega. You know, it's not your stereotypical first-person shooter. You've got like this crazy mech suit and awesome weapons, and it's a very short, action-packed game. And yeah, this is great. If you're you know, like first-person shooters, but you want something a little bit different, definitely check out Vanquish. Awesome game, highly recommended. Another awesome game here, Metal Gear Solid 4. Guns of the Patriots. This game just, it's so good. You know, you have to be willing to sit through hour-and-a-half cutscenes sometimes, but, you know, the gameplay was great. There was very, very solid gameplay mechanics. Cutscenes were great. You know, everything about this game I thoroughly enjoyed. You know, I need to play Metal Gear Solid 1 and 3. I played through the second one with my dad, but I haven't touched 1 and 3, so I should definitely start with 1 and work my way back up. But if this is any indication of the quality of the series, then I will certainly be happy with that. Alright, I've only got 7 minutes left on my camera, so I'm going to try to make these brief. Sorry I'm not going to be able to talk about these as much as the other games. Splatterhouse, awesome throwback to the original Splatterhouse games. Played a little bit of this, really enjoyable. The controls are kind of iffy, but nice that they included the original Splatterhouse games there. Earth Defense Force, Insect Armageddon. This is the second one on this generation of consoles. First one's awesome, haven't touched this one yet, but hopefully it's nearly as good as the first one. White Knight Chronicle International Edition, level 5 RPG. Again, the second one's probably better than this one, but definitely I want to get started here. Yeah, this is a pretty solid game, And Level 5 is one of my favorite developers of this generation as well. Actually, period. Assassin's Creed 2, I mentioned Assassin's Creed 1, I really enjoyed it. Didn't play as much of this as I did Assassin's Creed 1, but definitely an awesome game, and it improved on pretty much all the mechanics. I just didn't have as much time to play this, unfortunately. Little Big Planet and Little Big Planet 2 Special Edition. These games are amazing. You know, the level of detail that you can go into with creating your own levels is just phenomenal, and I love the feeling of it's kind of a floaty platformer, but it's not too floaty. It works. So, love these games. Very, very fun. Mod in the Forsaken Kingdom. I'll pair this with Nier as well. They're not at all related, but you know, I've got them, and I'm really excited to play them. I just have not played them. I've been playing other things, but they do look awesome. This is an RPG adventure game, and this is kind of a platforming adventure game. Both very cool, kind of under the radar games. Really happy to have those. Ratchet Clank All for One, kind of a disappointment, really. Really far away from the original Ratchet Clank formula, and that is kind of a big disappointment. I was a huge fan of these on the PS2, and the changes that they made, I'm not sure were for the better. We've got Condemned to Bloodshot here, one of the few true survival horror games on the current generation of consoles. Pretty cool, pretty grim, pretty gory game. Pretty good. Not the greatest thing in the world, but awesome nonetheless. Disgaea 3, Absence of Justice. Playing through the Disgaea games in order and still have not started. Awesome strategy RPG though. Crazy, crazy, crazy strategy RPG series. Really looking forward to sinking my teeth into them. You could probably lose so much time playing these games because the replay value is insane. Final Fantasy 13. Kind of disappointed with this game, honestly. You know, I went to the midnight release and, you know, I just wasn't feeling it. I didn't get the same vibe as I got from when I played, you know, 10 and 12. And a little bit to the same extent 9 after the fact. I watched my roommate play 9 and thought it was really awesome. It was too linear. I mean, I don't mind a linear game, but this was too linear. And there was really no story to hold it together. It was really convoluted. The battle system was great though. Speaking of awesome battle systems, Valkyria Chronicles, mixed between an RTS, RPG, highly recommended. This game and the second game on the PSP, which I am yet to purchase. Absolutely track this down if you're even remotely a fan of RPGs or RTSs. Last Rebellion, this is an NIS Nipponichi RPG, not really that well received. It's alright. It's nothing like mind-blowing. It's your standard RPG from Nipponichi. Journey Collector's Edition, this comes with Flow and Flower. Awesome. I'm so happy that they decided to put these on disc. I cannot wait to play Journey through with my girlfriend. We're going to have a lot of fun with it. And Flow and Flower are also awesome. I played demos of all these games. Actually, not Journey. Mugen Souls. I actually have some limited edition stuff for this back at school, but I didn't bring it with me. Really, really crazy game. It's hard to even describe what's going on. Basically, you're just trying to conquer the universe because you're some narcissistic little brat. But very interesting. Very, very excited to give this, delve into this a little bit more. Let's see, you got Atelier Totori, and I believe I have, Atelier Rorona. I do not have Meru, however you say it. Alchemist style Nipponichi Gust team-ups. Pretty cool. These are the cheaper ones. The Meru is the more expensive. Pretty much the same games, to be honest with you. Nothing spectacular, but again, I'm trying to collect a lot of NIS games. Sonic Generations, was really, really happy when I played this. It really brought me back to old school Sonic. It made me feel like I was playing a real Sonic game and I wasn't just playing some of this new crap that they've been putting out. Really, really proud of Sega for doing something like this, so definitely awesome. Enchanted Arms, not gonna lie, I haven't touched this at all. I picked this up for like $7. It's a Ubisoft RPG, got okay reviews. Probably not really high on my to playlist if I'm being perfectly honest with you guys, but a nice RPG to add to the collection, I suppose. 3D Dot Game Heroes, this is awesome. Love, love, love the Zelda theme. I like the graphics. I really like this, and Atlas has been doing great this generation, so I really enjoyed that game. Borderlands, I haven't touched this much yet. I plan on playing this through with my dad when he finishes with the second one. We're going to play through this online together, I think. And that's going to be a lot of fun. This game is incredible. I played through it co-op locally with some of my friends, and we really enjoyed it. I'd like to play it through, all the way up on my own, though. Castlevania Lords of Shadow. I believe this is actually my dad's copy. This is just stellar. If you haven't played this game, definitely go get it. It's hard as nails, but really, for the first time, I think this is really a true Castlevania game. If you're considering true Castlevania being like the 8-bit and 16-bit games, so really enjoyed this, but really hard. Folklore, recent pickup. Haven't played this much, but very cool, kind of like dark, grim RPG of sorts. Beautiful graphics. I'm really, really looking forward to getting some more time to sink into this. And before I run out of time, I have some PlayStation Move games, TV Superstars, Kung Fu Rider, Start the Party, iPet, and I also have like Mel B and The Shoot, and a couple other ones. Pretty much we got a big free box of PlayStation Move stuff because my dad's some kind of Sony ambassador for some research thing. And we're supposed to play them and give our feedback, but we only played a few of them because most of them look like crap. But I do have them, and yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. I just hold on to them for now. So I made it, guys. I'm gonna have to end this real quick. I got more collection videos coming, so stay tuned for those, and I'll probably post the next one in a few days. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in a few days with the next collection update video.